I'm riding the motorcycle.
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
Thanks.
Go on, I'll meet you. Okay, we're cool.
Shifted off to Caymanas. What have you got for us?
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, it's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caymanas. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it.
Most cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care. But Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother. Nydia Flores spotted his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California. Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd. But he popped up on our radar. El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Caymanas. From Caymanas, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine, head downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic. From there, floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these semi-submersibles will soon be a thing of the past. He and Nydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If we're gonna take down these subs, we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Nydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy.
The cartel metal over here. It's gonna break some poor thug's heart to lose this. Tango on the roof. Tango on the roof.
Enemy activity nearby.
The drone is up. I got a third target.
This is Nidia Flores.
Tango on the roof. Tango on the roof.
Like I am, your entire life, people have called you bossy. Mandona. For me, my mother was the first
Here's target
person
number
to call me
5.
Mandona. Then
They
it
say it was part of Santa Blanca's coke smuggling operation. Bowman's got files for us on all the major players.
Woman in charge is Nidia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker. Her right-hand man is a dude named El Boquita. Ugly motherfucker. Seems to handle on-the-ground logistics. She's the brains, he's the brawn.
For Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nidia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nidia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Looks like they're feeling froggy. Watch your step. These guys know something's up. Got it. Moving. I need a better position. Copy. Target marked. I don't have a shot.
They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Boquita's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Boquita was a trapechiador, a master smuggler. Cigarettes, alcohol, name-brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time, he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Boquita could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush. Until he met the beauty queen. Nidia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nidia was the brains. Boquita was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nidia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita has 2.
I'm getting a position. I'm engaging tangos.
shooting. Let's clean up and move on.
Oops.
There's a weapons case over here. I've been wanting one of these. Here we go. This map's got locations for cartel subs anchored along the river. If we move fast, we can take them out before they head out on another smuggling run.
What's this? Curious.
Hang on, I'll drive. The alert signal's coming from the truck. Something's up. Dead bodies everywhere, money all over the place. Weird. Stay frosty, everyone. They didn't even take the cash. Oh, this shit was personal. Somebody new's in town and they're going to war with the cartel. Better call this in. Bowman, this is Nomad. We've got a situation. We picked up an alert signal and tracked it to a crashed vehicle. We got dead Sicarios all over the place.
Worried about your job security?
Whoever did this didn't take any of the money. That doesn't feel like rebels or Unidad. There's something strange happening.
Oh, shit. I think I may know what this is about. Wait one. Nomad, let me introduce an old friend. She's with Rainbow, and she might be able to shed some light on the situation.
Is it who I think it is?
Nomad, this is Valkyrie. One of our operators recently went off grid, and we suspect she's in Bolivia. We don't know what she's there for, but the crash scene sounds like her work. She's a good operator, but she can get carried away. We want to handle this in family, but we need to move fast. The clock is ticking on this one. We could sure use your help bringing this one home.
We're happy to lend a hand, as long as we get the go-ahead from Bowman.
If there's action in Bolivia, I want in on it. Nomad, you're clear to assist Rainbow, but remember, you'll still report to me. Keep Valkyrie in the loop on anything you find.
I hope you know we do the same for you. We already have an operator on the ground in Bolivia. Her name is Twitch.
Oh.
Link up with her and show her what you found. I'm patching the coordinates to you now. Valkyrie out.
To the king of the nerds, the sultan of strange, El Cerebro, carnalito!
We're gonna meet a Rainbow operator named Twitch. She's a tech expert, does a lot of work with drones. She's the real deal, so everyone look sharp and be on your best behavior.
But hey, they're also requesting that you put some bathrooms in the submersibles. And I quote, it's bad enough when someone farts, but when someone takes a dump, it's hell in a tin can. This one goes out to you, El Cerebro.
Christ almighty. Firing.
I got eyes on the Sicario leader. Let's give him a scare. Let him tell his amigos to fear us. There. It's gotta be her.
Oh, hello. How's your day been?
You must be Twitch.
And you must be the vaunted ghosts that I hear so much about.
And we hear you need a hand.
Caveira, one of our Brazilian operators, went AWOL. I tracked her to Bolivia, but I lost her trail. I heard you found something interesting.
We found a truck full of money and a bunch of dead sicarios.
So they killed everyone and left the money behind? Sounds like it could be our girl. Take me to the truck. I want to see it for myself.
Let's roll.
Go on without me.
Being in Bolivia reminds me of Brazil during Operation Mystic Tiger.
What can you tell us about Caveira?
I can tell you. You better hope she's in a good mood when we find her.
What would bring her down here? What connection does she have to Bolivia?
I wish I knew. She grew up in Rosina. She was arrested for some petty stuff when she was a kid before she joined BOPE.
Think she's got some connection to the cartel?
Caveira? No way. She's one of Rainbow's best interrogators. She loves the work. Maybe a little too much.
Taking a shot.
You're up. Okay, let's focus on the mission. Think she's got some connection to the cartel?
Caveira? No way. She's one of Rainbow's best interrogators. She loves the work. Maybe a little too much.
United States, and I wanted to be one of those guys.
Ready to engage.
The wind in my hair, and leading the Coast Guard, getting into shootout with my MPD. I thought it'd be the coolest job in the world too. Now this is like super spy James Bond type shit. With all the Coast Guard and the surveillance planes, fucking satellites, you need high-tech gadgets and computer shit to be a player in the smuggling game. And what can I say? These subs get me wet, boy. Now, back to my música enterada with another non-stop block of songs.
Ready?
Roger.
Lydia Flores.